Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the stream. Once again, I am your host, William Strife, and it is Oblivion time. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. I forgot to frame the camera before starting today. Greetings and welcome, all. I'm here for another high-quality Oblivion guide. Pretty boy. I like the way you spelled that. Hello, pretty boy. Hello, Uncle Sup. Picks by Lucky, Raven Johnson. Greetings and welcome to all of you. Oh, no. Hang on. I gotta do this. I paused the video feed of all my, on all my windows, because obviously it's just eating bandwidth. There's no need for me to see the actual, whoopsie. There's no need for me to see the actual moving video whenever I start. Or whenever I'm going. I just need the chat window up. You know. And I forgot to pause it. And I was just like, oh no, I see moving me. That's not what I'm here for. Also, greetings Eli and Sands of 5. Coffee. The lifeblood. Okay, so we're going to get back into Oblivion today. Which should surprise absolutely no one. Load that up, and I will fix my camera for less streaming. There we go. How's that look? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
How goes it? Great. If you've got to travel, by the 9 divines, stay on the roads. The wilderness just isn't safe anymore. We've had sightings, you see. The Daedra. I've heard others say the same. Do you know Arthralis? I'd like to learn how he gets around without being seen. If you can find him, he can teach you a lot. So I've heard.
Ooh. That is a very tough piece of bread. Looks like I ate the piece of bread off of the new loaf first, without knowing it. Excuse me. Now, I have to chew through the older piece. Greetings and welcome, Basilis. How are you doing? Okay, so it's been a bit. Oh my. It's a lot of red numbers. What on earth happened to my... Okay, I have the chills. Hello, Ratchet. You know what this means. Yep, it's time for kibble. Okay, so let's do you have a lot of crashes? I'm on Xbox S, and I've been having a lot of them. I haven't had a crash if I haven't been trying to use an exploit or a cheat or something like that. Like anything where it's like, well, the devs obviously never meant for you to do that. So like it'll crash. I've had it crash during duplication. I've had it crash trying to use certain console commands, and that is it. So I'm not abundantly certain what to say to you. Let's head to Chorrol. I'm gonna go ahead and like use a... Why did I do that? I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to go to Chorrol. I have a cure disease spell. I forgot about this. I'm here. I may as well go to the chapel anyway.
Hi there.
Is the paintbrush glitch still in? Nope. That one has been fixed. Oh, that is some very dry bread. Oh, I need to moisten it up with some coffee.
The Fighters Guild is a good place to go. If you need...
It's not always easy to find a good...
Sorry to hear about the challenges you're having there, Raven Johnson. This game is, I'll say this much, on PC, especially as I'm streaming right now, this program hates sharing resources. And it's not even a situation where, like, I'm bottlenecked or I don't have enough resources to share between programs. No, I've got a pretty beefy rig, plenty of processing power, plenty of RAM. And for some unknown reason, this game, its frame rates take an utter and complete dive whenever I'm running another program in the background. And one of the reasons I've learned that that's what's causing the problems is because whenever I put a video together, a guide or something, you know, you're sitting there, you're editing footage together, and if you're being careful about the shots that you're using at any given moment, you're like, oh, I need a shot of this. What I will frequently do after I've done all of my capture is I will just fire up the game while my editing program is still open. I'll fire up the game while my editing program is still open and just capture the shot and close the game back out. It's a very simple thing that I've done for a long time. This game will not achieve good frame rates when I have my editing software open. And it is just this game that I have ever had that problem with, at least that I can recall. So I am not surprised in the slightest that it's got problems on console as well. Because I don't know what a console's doing in the background. And more importantly, regardless of what the developers have done to make this game possible, you also have to remember, wow, a really southern accent come out in that moment. You also have to remember that this game, the original game of Oblivion, which obviously this is built off of, it was not designed to. It wasn't developed for console and then for PC, like most games today. It was developed for PC and then ported to console. Like, this was a PC first game, so they remastered a PC first game on a version of the engine that was notoriously bad to, or difficult to mod and everything. So, alright, I've arrived at the entrance of Redguard Valley Cave. I should proceed inside. Okay, so, Sins of the Father. We are going to fuck up some... We're gonna fuck up some shamans here. Fuck off, you warlord. Eat my fists! As a reminder to everyone over on YouTube, if you leave a like, the algorithm is gonna love me. Hello, Ratchet. Did you come back? Are you looking for more kibble? I don't know that I can afford lap time for you right now. Oh, he don't want that kibble. He does not want that kibble. He is sitting here. He is giving me the big dollar sign. You know, giving me the big dollar sign doe eyes. But I already love you. Is that not enough? According to YouTube, not the same as hitting the like button during a live stream. Hitting the like button during a live stream is like hitting the like button during a video times 10. It's like hitting that like button 10 times over and smashing that bell, you know? That's what happens during a live stream. That's the reason why I ask people to do it. It's because the algorithm is designed to be like, oh, people are actually interacting with the buttons during the live stream. That must mean this person is very important. We must push him in the algorithm. And let's face it, in this economy, if you can do something for free that's going to turn into more money for someone else, and you like the person too, like, that's important. Wouldn't expect you to do it for someone that you don't like. Why not, you know? Man, they rip through my armor so fast. Kitty lap time? Like the stream for lap God. You got Eli, you really want to see the cat today, don't you? You want to see my abundantly fuzzy boy. Don't take that out of context. Alright, let's go ahead and pop a mana potion. Or a magicka potion, because this might be a bit of a situation that I'm in. Oh my god, I've been popping fatigue potions so much I'm down to 81 from 120. Alright, that's done. Let's also pop a healing potion. Oh boy, these guys are freaking tough as nails. Holy crap. All I've got is my fists. He's down. Oh, finally, okay. How destroyed is my armor? No wonder I was taking so much damage. Oh, my word. Whoo, boy. You think I should use the quick save feature? Maybe like not eat complete and total dirt whenever if I have a bad moment today. Might be a good idea. Let's make certain that the ogres don't seem to have a lot of like loot piles sitting around here. So you could describe me as unimpressivo. What are we looking at? Okay, so just a little bit of gold. I was expecting more than that. I got this stream playing while I'm cleaning the pool of pine needles. I didn't know that pine needles would float. Like, I don't have a reason to believe that they wouldn't float, but I've never given it any thought before. Your crashes happened during fast travel. Huh. Okay. Crap, man. There must be something in particular that causes that. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to diagnose crashes and whatnot. the Honorblade of Chorrol. I've retrieved the Honorblade of Chorrol from the Ogre Chieftain. This has to be the item Fathus was seeking. However, due to the nature of the item, I think someone at Castle Chorrol would be anxious to have this back. I need to decide whether to sell it to Fathus or return it to the castle. I've had a lot of saves randomly brick on reload. Oh man, that blows. Making the button really important when they removed the function is funny. Wait. Is a like function not available beneath the stream? Because I'll be honest, like I don't actually know what the UI looks like whenever you're watching a live stream, because I so infrequently watch live streams on YouTube. Most of my live stream watch happens over on Twitch. Like, that's where I do it. Hello, just started. I'm about 20 minutes into the stream. So not that long, Cortex. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Does it do anything if I then after the stream remove the like? I use my YouTube like list as a playlist for remixes that aren't on Apple Music. Oh man, I don't know, Joseph. I have no idea. Not enough data. Although I would advise you to just like compose playlists for yourself. Playlists are an amazing capability on YouTube that I think more people should make use of, because you can build your own playlists and you can keep those playlists private. So they remove the ability to see dislikes, makes both pretty much useless. Okay, so I want to like make something real clear here that might not be super obvious from a viewer perspective. From a viewer perspective, seeing the likes versus dislikes, like, what a word to use. From a viewer perspective, seeing the likes versus dislikes had value in just knowing whether or not other people were enjoying the video, or if there was, you know, like some sort of a bomb going on the video, you know, because that's not unheard of in social media, where everybody hits dislike on something, not because of the quality of the video, but because of like a different controversy going on or whatever. That's a common thing. But, and I understand, taking away the dislike button is something that plenty of us are still chafing about, myself included. But the like button still has a massive impact on how the system and the algorithm pays attention to whether or not you are liking the video. And it's also paying super big attention to whether or not the creator is quote unquote successful. So the like button has unquestionably lost utility to the viewer, but it has, if anything, gained more value to the creator, because there are no longer two buttons to press. There's just one button to press now. And getting people to press just one button has more impact on the video. So I thought the playlist feature was a premium feature. Is it? Here's the thing, the YouTube channel that I'm streaming to right now is so old. Like, I made it in 2006. Damn near 20-year-old, yeah, almost a 20-year-old YouTube channel. Playlists have always just been there, and I've always used them. And maybe because I have a certified account where it's like, oh, you are so good that we pay you money, that I just get that feature for free, if that's the case. But I have no legitimate clue, okay? If that's the case. No, anyone can make playlists. Okay, that's what I thought. That was my impression. No, wait a minute. Yeah. That's totally the case because my live channel, which is not partnered, and I do not pay for anything on the live channel, it has playlists. I build them. I'm sad I can't see how long I've been subbed to you anymore. Man, there are so many things lost to time because of, you know, like YouTube having hiccups and like changes and everything. And it's gone through so many iterations and permutations. Like I remember, oh god, I don't even know how long ago it was now, but I remember that they tried to do what was it? YouTube or Google Hangouts or Google Circles or something. They tried to do something. They tried to implement their own version of what was basically Facebook years ago. And it was like nobody wanted it, so nobody used it. But you had to have the account in order to comment on YouTube. And then years later, when it became abundantly clear that their effort to like do a whole social media site, when it became abundantly clear that that effort failed, I'm pretty certain that they went and they tried to remove Google Circles or whatever it was from the YouTube system, and it completely crashed the site. It was like YouTube was down for 24 hours, and it was a big deal for a while. Stuck in everybody's mind. But because the world moves so fast, a bunch of people, you know, most of us hardly even remember it happening. I've watched your content continuously since 2008. You're my last link to that gold era of Oblivion machinima on YouTube. Glad to catch your live stream, man. Oh, wow. Hey, Rogue. Rogue. Vinyl? Am I... I'm imagining a record that's just like running through town. Like stealing from shops and whatnot. Rogue Vinyl. But... I don't even know what I was talking about now. You're a record nerd. So this brings up a topic that I find interesting, because records are, you know, they're fine. They're good, and it's nice to own physical media. But this is the thing that I'm really curious about whenever I meet anyone who collects vinyls. Do you actually prefer to listen to your music off of a vinyl, or is it just a physical object to collect and you're still using your phone or, you know, your desktop computer or whatever to listen to the music? Because like this is something that's different for everybody, but most of the people that I've spoken to who are big into vinyl don't actually listen to the vinyl. They just own them and are like, it's really cool to collect these. And that's all that it really is. So no harm, no foul either. Okay, so we've got the Honorblade of Chorrol. I don't know how much I care about this guy as a fence for the Thieves Guild, because that's just it. The guy who gives you the quest to find this blade, which I might add, the ebony blade looks freaking sick, man. What I remember is that in the original game, and I don't know if they've fixed this, the guy who gives you the quest to find this blade, he will specifically glitch if you don't sell it to him, because he is the highest level fence in the Thieves Guild. And if you do the Thieves Guild and you don't give him this blade during this particular quest, he gets angry at you, and the only thing that he'll say is, "You've made your decision." And then, you know, you can't sell anything to him. Now, I don't think that that's a very big problem for me because of the high level that I am. I don't need money. I don't need access to the highest level fence in the Thieves Guild. At this point in the game, even when I get around to doing the Thieves Guild, I'm not going to need access to the highest fence. But did anyone ever use YouTube messages? Yes, I did use YouTube messages. I don't know how many of you are aware of a creator called Orcidia or Orc Idea. But he and I worked together on a couple of things way back in the day, and we mostly communicated through YouTube messages. That was pretty much the extent to how we talked to one another. So it's been a long time since I've seen him, so. I see. Premium just lets you download the playlist. Time to go through my liked videos and add them to separate playlists. Hey, you know what, Joseph? I'm so happy that I've been able to, like, help you realize something that's going to make your life better, you know? Presumably it's going to make your life better. For all we know, you could be opening a can of worms in Pandora's box, and then, you know, like 8 months later, you wake up and you realize, what have I done with my life? I have just been doing nothing but organizing playlists for the last 8 months. My wife has left me. My kids no longer love me. You never know, okay? It could be the setup for the most incredible drama ever. Just like utter and complete over focus on YouTube playlists. And I mean, whenever you've got decades worth of stuff to try and put onto those playlists, I would lose my life to it too. So, you know.
Welcome back, my friend.
Wait, are you the one? Oh. Interesting.
It is quite nice to see you again. I hope you are faring well.
Oh, right. I did that that investigation for, like, the missing painting.
Did you hear about Renald Germain's long-lost twin brother returning to Chorrol? Now, I hear there's a stranger in town asking about them. A dark elf from back east, they say. I wonder what he wants. Farewell.
Premium also lets you put your phone to sleep while you are watching a video. Yes, and it will still play in the background. Here's a tip for you. If you open YouTube in a browser app, you can still do that. You can do that without paying premium if you open YouTube in a browser app. Not the YouTube app, like the browser. I don't use Chrome on my phone very much, so I don't know if it works there, but I know that it works with the Firefox app on phone. So, oh, this is a very dry piece of bread. Gonna take me a bit to get through it. All right, my friend.
Hello, I am Laith Wavrik, the Chief Herald and Countess Vulgar's attendant. Welcome to Chorrol.
Indeed. Well, what can you tell me about Countess Vulgar?
The Countess is in attendance. Proper etiquette is expected.
Ooh. Really? Any rumors, my good man?
It's good to know we've got such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in town.
Oh, that's quite the rumor. Well, listen, good man. I think I have something that belongs in the vaults of Castle Chorrol. Look at this.
Many years ago, when the Count was still alive, a daring thief stole the ancient Honorblade of Chorrol from out of this castle. Why?
Well, I happen to have it right here.
This is incredible. I never thought to see this sword again. How did you... Never mind. One should not look a gift horse in the mouth. Please accept my thanks on behalf of the people of Chorrol for restoring this sword and the honor of our city. As a token of our gratitude, I bestow upon you a symbol of honor and heroism, the escutcheon of Chorrol. You've done a great service to Chorrol, and you should be proud.
Well, thank you very much, good man. I shall be on my way.
Fare thee well.
Okay. Yeah, you're pawing at me. I get it, buddy. I let him up in my lap. That means that I have to pet him now. I'm not allowed to not pet him. If he gets in my lap and I'm not petting him, then he's going to claw me. I still have most of my music CDs. My last stereo capable of playing a CD broke 9 years ago. Oh no. Oh no. Being mad at someone with the ebony blade betraying and not killing you is pretty funny. I mean, I guess. I subbed years back for your Fallout 3 playthrough, got tired of it crashing on my PS3, so I decided to just watch a playthrough. My like list has 2,764 videos. It's going to take a while. Oh no. The entire joke that I made about you just completely... The entire joke I made about like you falling away and just like waking up 8 months later being like, what have I done? And you've just been sorting through your likes list the entire time. It's sounding more realistic now. Wait a minute. I've actually got since I'm handicapped here because of the cat. I have a very difficult time playing games whenever I can't put the keyboard tray where I need it. 8 months, and there's like 30 days every single month, 240. You'd need to sort 12 videos into playlists every day, which isn't too bad. That's not too bad. That's doable in 8 months. You'd be done in 8 months if you did 12 videos into your playlists a day. That's not bad. My Twitch viewers are informing me that I should absolutely tell you. There we go. I should tell you all to hit the like button for the cat in my lap, okay? Right. We're supposed to go back to Weatherly. All right, I'm working on my my athletics skill here, so I may as well just start hoofing it. The more I run, the more I'm gonna be the more I run, the more I'm gonna level up that athletics. 12 vids would take me 5 minutes max. Well, hey, I'm super happy that you're gonna be able to sort it out faster than I would have thought. Man, I would see that gargantuan number of like over 2,000 things to sort through, nearly 3,000, and I'd be like, maybe some other time, and I would not touch it. I would not touch it. You're playing Rivals right now while listening, and having a flying healer is weird. Well, I mean, you know what they say. You should have picked Mercy, you know? You should have picked any kind of support. Three clicks per vid? Oh, man, at that rate, you're going to need a new... Stay away from that horse. Three clicks per video. You're going to need a new mouse before by the time you're done. Oh, hello. These are mine now. I mean, it's a modest little farm that they got going here. Getting dark
Hey
out.
there. What's new?
I have some news about your father, Albert.
My father was a great man. I'll not hear your lies.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you then. Gilbert.
You have something to tell me about my father?
Yeah, it turns out he was a thief.
I'm at a loss for words. Already I've heard that the Honorblade rests again in Castle Chorrol, and the escutcheon of Chorrol you have is all the proof I need. My father had told us that he had hidden something away for us, something to provide for our future, but I never imagined it was this. I'm sorry you had to be tasked to right this wrong that my father was responsible for. Once again, you've stuck your neck out for us. Maybe in the past my family was notorious, but never let it be said that the current Germains don't pay their dues. I'd like you to have this keepsake. My father gave it to me when I was but a lad. I think you should have it. Thanks again, my friend. You are always welcome in our home.
4 grand soul gems. Well, that's not bad.
Honor suits you well. May your journeys always be safe.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so I finished punching goblins. God, it is almost impossible to manipulate my keyboard with the cat where he is. Alright. I'm in the area, so I'm going to go through Serpent's Hollow Cave. Assuming that the Serpent Hollow is respawned. I think I may have gone through it already. I don't have a particular reason to head inside, other than the fact that I am an utter and complete fool for collecting up mushrooms. I love picking mushrooms in this game. Hello. Hi. So many good mushrooms. Whoa, stay the freak away from me. Freak. Didn't even know that non-corporeal will-o'-the-wisps had an asshole for me to reach into and just rip them out from the inside. But evidently, my fist is just so powerful that I can do that. Most abundant supply of basic mushrooms in the game. Yeah, Ratchet's been pretty upset the last couple of days. I've been so busy that I haven't been able to sit down on my computer, hence the reason why there's no video for me to upload this week. So, of course, if I don't sit at my computer, he doesn't get his opportunity to sit with me. And my word, does he ever pout about it. He pouts about it so hard. I've never had a cat who's needed so much attention in my life either, so. What the hell do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here. The 3 dots, save vid to playlist, then playlist. Never mind. Time has almost doubled. You have to click... time has almost doubled. You have to click. Okay. May as well give up. The fuck did I walk into? I don't know. What did you walk into? My toilet breaks are going to take longer for the near future. Joseph. Oh my god. What on earth? That's either a joke or a reference to something else happening. I love you so much, Ratchet, but I really wish you weren't in my lap, but I'm not willing to kick you out. And you keep tickling me with your face whiskers. Specifically, like, the brow whiskers that he has. He keeps moving his little head around, and oh my god, it's tickling the inside of my arm so bad. Stay down. Stay down! You'd think when the spirits of the forest see me coming, they would know better than to try and tangle with me. But they just get right up in my face. And it turns out the same every single time. I punch the crap out of them. And then I punch the life out of them. He's giving you kitty kisses. Yeah, sure. Like, not at all something that tickles so much that it eventually starts to itch. Feels weird dealing with giant rats instead of skeevers. Not that I have a problem with it. It's just a little bit strange. I'm so used to skeevers. I've played so much Skyrim by comparison. What the hell do you think you're doing? You stop that. Stop that. Lie down already. There you go. I didn't come here for the loot. I came here for the shroom. Well, that reminds me of a headline I saw the other day. Evidently, the company Haribo, which is best known for making gummies, had to issue a recall for cross-contamination of THC in their non-edible gummies, you know? Non-drug lace gummies. So the stuff that's just supposed to be candy, not an edible, you know, with drugs in it. Evidently, the normal candy ended up with some of the THC in it, and they had to issue a recall. And I read this, and I was like, okay, where are these bags supposed to be? I would be fine paying normal market rate for something with a little extra in it. And then I looked further into the story, and they were like, oh, by the way, this is only in the Netherlands. And I was like, I hate you so much. You made me so ready for the possibility of getting something more for less. It's a little bit like when, I forget who it was, but there was a distillery. It may have been Jack Daniels, I don't remember. They issued a recall for their alcohol because it was prepared at, like 80% alcohol by volume instead of the normal 40% alcohol. And I was like, well, that is absolutely, it's totally possible to be dangerous with that. But if I knew that the bottle was just stronger, I certainly wouldn't be returning it. I'd just be more careful with my mixing. Screw it. Make a mixed bag of gummies. Wait and see. All right. I got a bot I got to take care of. Hold on a minute here. There we go. Okay. THC is legal in Germany? Is it? That's one way of tenderizing the beef. Would Minotaur be qualified as beef? I don't know. Okay, okay. Be careful here. You have a foot on one of my testicles. Okay, there we go. He's off of my lap now. And I'm thankful for that, because I can finally, like, relax the way that I'm used to. Okay, so I'm done with this cave. It's just a matter of getting out. Let's see if I can exit without looking at my map. That's going to be the challenge here. Exit without looking at the map. Uh-huh. Minotaur's Meef. I forgot about that. They dropped Meef in the Twilight Forest mod for Minecraft. Okay, so we will just fast travel back to my home in the waterfront because I don't really need anything else. And we'll figure out what to do now. Look at that. I got 101 Cairn bullet caps from that cave on just on its own. That's a lot, man. The boy never lasts long on his little nibbles of kibble. Okay, so stash that. Like, I like this shield, but at the same time, I do not need a shield right now. You cannot defend with a shield when you are not carrying a sword, and I am not planning on carrying a sword around, so go ahead and wait until morning and then head over to the market district. And golly, what should I do next? I'm starting to run out of things to do. Imperial City waterfront. Out to the market district. A Minotaur's Meef. I wonder what Meef would taste like. I mean, was it a real meat that you could enjoy?
As best defense.
I've heard it's the best light armor in the city.
Safe travels.
The Merchant's Inn. Have I told you guys the story about what happened when I first tried edibles?
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
It was quite the experience.
A good price for a good customer.
Looks like I'm pretty much done. Okay.
Thank you for your business. Goodbye.
Okay, what do I have in my quest log now? Oh, I never fully finished the arena. Let's take care of that. Let's finish that last quest in the arena.
What's this about?
I think I kind of forgot.
You have my ear, citizen.
Here we go.
Oh, there's the new arena grand champion. Now listen, I bet you're wondering what's next, eh? Well, I've been thinking, why not spice things up a bit? Give the people of Cyrodiil what they really want. We revise the rules of competition, offer a new kind match. I'm talking weekly shows, fights, pitting you against... Are you ready for this? Monsters! And maybe even some wild animals. Sounds great, doesn't it? I've had some people out collecting your new combatants. The wilderness is full of them. Let me know when you're ready for a match and it's showtime.
All right, well, wait a minute. I have the rules changed?
Look, these aren't your average arena matches. They're shows. You fighting some savage beasts. People come to see you kill things. It's simple. We can do them any time of the day. You kidding? The citizens of the Imperial City would love some late-night entertainment. You can wear whatever you want, of course. We don't want you getting killed out there. You can only fight once a week, though. We'll need that much time to catch new creatures for you to fight against. Oh, and don't worry. We'll try to match the creatures to your combat abilities, so the fights will always be more or less fair. Sounds good, huh? We'll do it like this. You can fight 1, 2, or 3 creatures. The more creatures you fight, the more you win. If you survive, that is.
Okay, let's do this.
Looks like you've reached your peak. Tell you what, from here on in, you can fight 1, 2, or 3 Minotaur Lords. So what's it gonna be?
3 Minotaur Lords.
You've got it. I'll have the 3 Minotaur Lords brought out to the arena. Now get up there and give the people what they paid for.
Yeah, sure, I know. I mean, this isn't going to be any serious challenge. We all know that. Let me wash myself really fast. You've not yet bloodied yourself. Oh, well, fuck you too, you know? Not like I wanted to, like, maybe clean myself of any of the diseases that I picked up out in the world.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You've come to watch the grand champion battle some of Cyrodiil's fiercest creatures. Who will survive this week's epic battle of combatant versus beast? Let's find out. Lower the gate!
Oh, 2 of them have hammers. That's not fair. Whew, that almost went bad. am I not allowed to... There we go. Man, they broke my armor already. Oh boy. Restore. Yeah, we'll do a restore magic and a restore health. Yeah, that'll do. Well, that was... I mean, how is it that my stuff is breaking with such ease? Is that just what Minotaur lords do?
Great show, great show. You really brought down the house. Here's your gold. Now get some rest, and I'll see you next week.
Cool. Imagine paying money to watch the new Grand Champion fight, but the show is just a Benny Hill skit of him running in circles chugging potion. Listen, it's... People didn't come for a fight, they came for drama. You know? Sometimes you gotta go for the divine comedy. Okay. Okay, so this is just... This will never leave my quest log. This is just stuck there. I have had my stats damaged. Okay, so... Hello, Soup. How you doing? Soup TV over there in the Twitch. There we go, the Twitch chat. So, what do we want to do here? You know, I'm missing some Daedric quests. Should we do another Daedric quest? I'll throw it to you guys. I am of two minds right now. Well, okay, I'm of three minds. I can think of at least 3 different side quests that I have not done yet. Okay? Ooh la la. Oh my God. Thank you so very much for that subscription there, Tatsu. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money. Great to have you along for the ride, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So, I am of 3 minds. I can think of at least 3 different miscellaneous quests off the top of my head that I have not done yet. I can think of... I think I've only done half of the Daedric quests, so I would have to like pull up a map to figure out where the shrines are for that. Or I could start the Knights of the Nine quest. So, which do you all think that would be the better option? Should I do Knights of the Nine? Should I do some more miscellaneous? Should I work for the Daedric gods? In the meantime, I'm gonna hop into the market district and sell these weapons off, because I certainly don't need them. I don't need these weapons. Just 1 and 2 right here.
A pleasure to speak with you. Let's do business.
I do seriously want to hear from the people over on YouTube as well, so.
That's a good deal.
Do you need better gear? You have had the same stuff for a long time, or is this your endgame stuff? This is my endgame stuff. Technically speaking, I don't think I can get
Thank
anything
you for your business.
Farewell.
Like, I got the only thing that I have a question about is whether or not the Savior's Hide is as good as it could have been. But I think I got this after it would have already maxed out, so... Daedric gods first, then the Knights of the Nine. Makes sense to do the bad stuff before the good. I say miscellaneous quests. Man, I'm getting a mixture of responses here. Might be kind of difficult to make a decision. All right. Well, I guess I'll.
How about you?
You know how to move in light armor.
Have you heard any word about
I guess I'll have to flip some sort of a coin for it because.
Hello?
Have you ever browsed the goods at Three Brothers?
May as well punch the demons. All right, we will do additional. We'll do additional Daedric quests then. Let's check out old Clavicus Vial. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Oh, he's an easy one to find too. Map. He's right over here. So, like, again, the least entertaining thing... No. I said no. Jeez. Last I played, I got Morag Tong equipment. I don't think that the Morag Tong actually have specialized equipment. I think they just have fur armor that's labeled as Morag Tong equipment. Because, I mean, like, you could actually join the Morag Tong in Morrowind. They were the alternative to the Dark Brotherhood. So... I mean, hell, the Dark Brotherhood were trying to kill you in Morrowind, so... I think that was a component of the, I think that was a component of the, whatchamacallit? The Tribunal expansion that they put out. Tribunal expansion for Morrowind was... It was interesting for the fact that they managed to figure out how to add so much new and extra content to Morrowind without really adding any meaningful amount of landmass to the game. Holy moly, the sewer. I forgot that this was a thing. Okay, so here's the question for you. When you have the choice between the sword Umbra and the Mask of Clavicus Vile, which one do you go for? Because I know what I much prefer. I much prefer the mask, because it's always so damn cool. Like, Umbra as a sword is really kick-ass. It's a really good sword. But that mask is just so damn cool. Okay, just head directly east now. Or, I'm sorry, west. Head directly west. You got leather armor from the Mortong assassin that you encountered. Oh, the okay. Well, there are Mortong agents outside of Chorrol, and why they're there is never made abundantly clear.
Good afternoon.
What's new with
All right,
you?
we found Pell's Gate. Gonna be running back over here soon enough. You like the armor, so you killed him for it. Well, I mean, it's legit. Okay, just go in a straight line from here. Don't deviate. Why, look at this. Who the hell are you? You're the one who decided to attack me. Did your summon just hit you? I think her knife just went through the ground. Ah, Clavicus Vile. Here we go. Is that a Death Claw or a Gator Claw? No, it's what's known as a Daedric. To imagine that Bethesda didn't, like, basically borrow from their own, like, previous works would be a foolish endeavor. Or a foolish thought to have.
You approach the shrine of Clavicus Vile. You should not be here unless you have business with Lord Clavicus.
Yeah, well, I do.
Here we worship Lord Clavicus. Do you have business with the Daedra?
I just said that I do.
There are many deals to be made, even with a god. You could find great wealth or painful death. If you wish to bargain with Clavicus Vile, approach with an offering of 500 gold and hope the Lord smiles on your offering.
Oh, that's it? I didn't know that he was so easy to freaking bribe.
Make a bargain or do not. You must choose. I'll be here.
I don't like the way you said that. Let's go ahead and, like, save. Because I like saving. Saving is my specialty. Mask is really cool, so you might wear it even if it's just to look cool. You don't currently use weapons. Yeah, not long before I switch back to the blades, though. Don't push me around.
A mortal! Wonderful. Always a pleasure. Perhaps you'll do service for me, mortal, and I'll reward you. A fair bargain, don't you think? You will retrieve for me a sword. A very special sword. It contains the soul of Umbra, a hero I have had dealings with in the past. Bring the sword to me, and I'll reward you with my mask. You'll not find a better bargain, mortal. Begin your search in Hell's Gate.
Cool. Oh, Barbas has vanished from the pedestal.
Hello? Hey, pay attention. In your pack. The dog. I swear, you heroes aren't particularly quick on the uptake. Good. Got your attention. I'm Barbas, the Hound of Clavicus. Not that I've always been Hound, or always been called Barbas. I've also been a Redguard. For a while I was a scamp, making deals with orcs. But for now, I am his Hound, and I serve the Lord Clavicus. A word of advice here. You've made a bad deal. This Umbra, bad business. Things always end badly where that one's concerned. Clavicus has always been a little blind to that, and it'll end badly this time too. So just leave things be. Walk away. It's your best bet, really.
Barbas, the Hound of Clavicus Vile, has spoken to me through the figurine that appeared in my pack. He tells me that returning Umbra's sword to Clavicus Vile is a mistake, likely to cause great ruin in Vile's domain. I can only fathom. I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't just go and find the person who did the voice of Barbas for Skyrim and have him do the voice.
Of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind.
The Nords have always been protective of their territory. It's no wonder they get involved in these disputes.
Good day. Welcome to Pell's Gate. What brings you around here?
Yeah, what's the story with this place?
We're a small community, mostly keep to ourselves. Can't say it isn't nice to see a new face around, though.
Well, I don't suppose you know anything about Umbra, do you?
I know of Umbra. But you're a stranger to me, and I'm not talking.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he doesn't like these two, but he likes these two.
You... Not now, not later, not ever. Well, what? You think that's funny? What? You... I wish I could say that. I don't... That... What? Whatever you want. Yeah, I don't... Sorry, I don't get it. I see.
All right, what will you tell me about Umbra now?
Umbra? That's a name I haven't heard in a while. And it's not one you should be using around Pell's Gate, either. Before I go on, let's clear something up. Are you here asking about the sword or the person? Which is it?
The sword.
It's a powerful sword, no doubt about that. Jet black, got a wicked edge on it. And they say it can steal a man's soul. I know of at least one soul it stole. Lenwyn. She's the one who found the blasted thing. I suppose you want to hear about the person now.
Yeah, I do.
Who is Umbra? I can tell you who Umbra used to be. Lenwyn. She's my apprentice, or at least she was, until she found that sword. Never did say where it came from. She just showed up with it one day, said it was called Umbra. But she was different. She'd always been fair with a sword, but she began looking for fights, became bloodthirsty, and then started calling herself Umbra after the sword. Finally signed on with some mercenaries, but I hear that ended too. We haven't seen her in years.
Any idea where she's gone now?
Can't say for sure. Some say they've seen her nearby, near the Vindasal ruins. Might just be wishful thinking, though. If she's around, she hasn't come into Pell's Gate. Nor should she. I fear that girl is long gone. If you seek her out, take care. She's a powerful one, or at least that sword is. I'd steer clear if I was you. I can't tell you any more than I already have. I'm sorry.
Oh, thanks.
I wish you luck. I fear you'll need it.
Is his voice supposed to sound childish? I think that that's the idea behind Clavicus Vile. Depending on the lore that you look at, Clavicus is typically depicted as a quote-unquote weaker god. Like, not to say that any of the gods are actually weak, but among the gods, he's typically depicted as one of the weaker ones. So, depicting Clavicus Vile as a child would stand up. Would stand to reason in that type of a situation. Oh, Vindicell. Okay. Okay. I thought that I got someone's attention whenever I ran past that bridge. Normally, I don't just loot all, but you know what? Why not? Isn't Clavicus's voice in Oblivion just Todd Howard, only sped up? If that's the case, if that is the case, it's a detail I didn't know. But I don't actually know. The Morag Tong armor. Bunch of enchantments like Feather 100, Fortify Speed 13, Fortify Security 15, Fortify Luck 13, Fortify Agility 13, Resist Normal Weapons and Magic 25%, Fortify Marksman 10, Life Detect 100 feet, Fortify Acrobatics 10, and Fortify Sneak 10. Also got 2 strong Potions of Chameleon. Man! Those fools from the Morag Tong definitely come prepared. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I can't remember if there's anything more than Umbra down here, or if it's just Umbra. Yeah, I got it. Right, I'm sick of you constantly doing this, so I'm going to just move that corpse. There, it stopped. These ROUSs. What about the rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. I like how they changed the voice of all of the Dunmer to the new voice actor, and yet playing as a Dunmer, I still have the voice lines or the sounds from the old voice actor. Hello? Anyone down here? Or is it just rats? There's Umbra. Very easy way to get your hands on ebony armor at the start of the game. Well, I say very easy. It's ebony armor at the start of the game. It's not actually easy to actually acquire because Umbra doesn't level down, as it were. All right, here we go.
You risk much by speaking to me. You should leave this place. Now.
You're Umbra?
Umbra is my blade. It is who I am. Who I was meant to be. For years I have fed my blade the souls of man and mer. Warriors and priests, kings and paupers. Men, women, and children. All have bled for me. I have seen them all fall, and still Umbra hungers for more.
Well, what of the people from Pell's Gate? That's where you came from.
Do not speak to me of that place. It was another lifetime. It was before I became what I am now. Perhaps they sent you to kill me. Are they worried I might come in the night and burn their village down around them? No matter. I am what I've become, and I know my fate. But what of you? What is it you seek? My death? My blade? I offer you a choice. More than I have offered most. Stay here and die, or leave now and live your life. Speak to me again when your mind is set.
This is your out, friend. Leave it alone. How about we just march on back to the shrine and tell Clavicus the deal is off? Sure, he'll be a bit put off, but you won't be dead. At least, you probably won't. That's better odds than you're getting here.
I assume you've made your choice. Umbra hungers. What shall it be?
We fight.
Come then. Try your luck. Feel the bite of Umbra. Why?
And pop some storm magic.
You die! Oh.
I won't die because I'm actively destroying your health. Aim for the crotch. Gotta aim for the crotch, otherwise you're not gonna hit the hitbox. You're really not that much of a challenge, Umbra. No, you're just supposed to be dead. Yep, Altmer. Okay, cool. Well, I have retrieved Umbra.
I'm telling you, don't bring that sword back to Clavicus. It'll ruin him, I'm sure. I mean, not completely. He's still a Daedric prince and all that. Look, keep the sword if you want. That's your decision. But don't give it back to Clavicus. He doesn't know what's good for him sometimes.
I like how Clavicus Vile is such a duality. Like, the absolute petulant child, which is Clavicus Vile, and then the level-headed dog that accompanies him. It's rather silly if you think about it. Oh, wait a minute. I don't really need to keep Umbra's equipment, but I think what I'll do is I'll stash it in my my home, because it's a named set, you know. I appreciate that for some of them they blended the old and new. Others they seem to remove almost outright, like male orcs and Khajiit ones, and that kind of annoyed me. Yeah, same. I'm a little bit like, why on earth did they completely remove the person who voiced both the Argonians and the Khajiit from the game? I don't understand. What was wrong with that work? Could they not have kept at least the original voice work for some of them? Or at least one of the races? I don't know. Alright, let's, quick save.
You've brought the sword! Now give it to me. As we agreed, Umbra and I have unfinished business. Excellent! A pitiful sword with a pitiful soul in exchange for a mask fit for a god. You've gotten the better of this bargain, mortal. Now, I have business to attend to. Run along. Perhaps I'll be looking for you again.
Clavicus Vile appreciated my efforts. He has taken Umbra's sword and rewarded me with a mask of Clavicus Vile.
Oh well, been good knowing you, kid. Back to being his hound for me. As for you, good luck, I guess. I've met worse.
Alright, cool. Got a new mask. That looks sick as hell. I love this. Fortify personality. Not really all that great in comparison to the helmet that I have. And it doesn't have as much, like, armor at all. It's actually inferior, without question. It is fully inferior to the helmet of exposition that I have. But, you know what? It's so damn cool. Looked it up. The person that voiced Barbas in Skyrim was Stephen Russell, who also voiced Clavicus Vile as... the person who voiced Barbas in Skyrim was Stephen Russell. He also voiced Clavicus Vile and Mercer Frey. Really? Huh. That is unexpected. But who voiced Barbas in Oblivion? Well, no, I don't really need to know who voiced Barbas. Who voiced Clavicus Vile in Oblivion? That's the real question. It's like my entire outfit is becoming more ridiculously piecemeal. Oh, acrobatics up to 88. Or acrobatics. No, athletics up to 88. There we go. Whew. All right. You know what it's time for? It is time for a coffee break. Oh, yowza, my back. Ah, wee. How was the week for you, chat? Modestly okay, I would hope. I'm gonna do my coffee break after I actually get back into my shack. Looks like Clavicus Vile was actually voiced by Todd Howard. Oh my god. That is unexpected. That is quite unexpected. Your week was great. You got LASIK on Monday. Wow, really? That's something else. I don't think that I'd ever be willing to get LASIK, mostly because I don't want anybody doing anything to my eyes. I'm nervous about that stuff. That and the fact that every single person that I know who's gotten LASIK is always, like, they've needed glasses again within 10 years. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it seems to be what I've observed. That, like, LASIK isn't permanent. Your eyes continue to change over time. Man. After a month, I have finally finished restoring solid wood desk I bought for cheap. Wow. How much did you have to spend on the... How much did you spend on the desk versus how much did you spend on supplies to restore it? Because there's also, like, how much is your time worth, but that's always, you know, like, a questionable calculation to make if you're just doing work for yourself. All right. Nothing like getting that fresh pour in. Your week was good. You turned 33 on Wednesday. Well, really? Happy birthday. Remastered doesn't run well on my PC, so I've been playing the original as I watch these. Got a female Argonian going named Elizabeth. Bought for $500, spent $500 on materials and replacement wood, sold $5,000 because solid wood furniture is not common here, unlike the US. Wow. So how many hours do you think it took for you to restore it? All right, I think that's mixed. All right. Let's go ahead and deposit some of these spoils. Not dollars, rands, and spent 60 to 80 hours? So that would be a pay rate of 50 rands an hour. Is that a good pay rate? Because I don't know how much a rand is worth. What its spending value is. Like you've got me talking about numbers now. It's like, okay, well, was that a good, like, is that an equitable use of time if you're getting paid 50 an hour based on that calculation? Okay, let us deposit the things that I need here. All of Umbra's equipment goes in. And my helmet of exposition goes. Do I have random bits and pieces? Yeah, the Welkin stones. I'm not even going to sell wolf pelts anymore. Maybe I'll need them at some point. Currently playing an Argonian mainly for the water breathing, poison immunity, and disease resistance. I can understand that. I can utterly understand that. Here's a question for you. Is there a game that you've played multiple times over, and despite the fact that you really, really shouldn't have any interest in ever playing it again, if like a friend comes along and says, hey, you want to play that game again? You can't help yourself and you're like, yeah, sure, let's play that game again. Or you meet, or you've got a friend who's never played that game before and you find out that they have it and you're like, you know what? Would you like to play this game with me? Even though I've played it a million times already? Turn to the market district and sell some stuff off.
So, what do you have to report?
Words come down from the captain. No breaks until further notice. You ask me.
Okay, so minimum wage is $28.79, $50 an hour. You are not quite double minimum, but that's still pretty good. that's a winning calculation. That is an absolute winning calculation. Congratulations.
I hope I can. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? You drive a hard bargain. That's a good deal. That's more than I'd usually pay. A pleasure to serve you. You too.
Okay. With that done, it's time to go on another Daedric quest. But before I do, you know what I think I want to do? Let's see. Okay. What's my character stat here? Why is this damaged again? I don't understand. Magic, active effects. Ah, weird. Don't have enough magicka for paralysis. Damn. That's an illusion spell, isn't it? I need to keep practicing my illusion magic. I'm going to go back to Frostcrag because I'm going to start doing something that I typically don't do to level up skills that I'm sick of just grinding. I'm gonna see whether or not I can make this work, because I've been needing to test this. It's been a while since I've given it a shot. So, what I don't know is whether or not I can make the appropriate spell that I'm looking for. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so absorb fatigue, cure disease. Go to spells. Nope. Skingrad Mages Guild. Okay. Okay. So this is okay, so it's a destruction. Okay, yeah, so that lines up. We need to go to Skingrad and speak to the mages there. With my current equipment and my feather spell, my current max carry weight can be 749. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. I've gotten up to a point where I've more or less stopped caring about the money because, yeah, I've got over 500,000 septims on my person. Okay, so Skingrad. Go to the East Gate. Wow. Parts of the Windows UI are just flipping out for seemingly no reason. Okay. Hello, Will. What do you think of the MMO New World? Never played it. Never played it, not once.
Good day. You too.
You don't sell anything right now because it's too late. So we'll wait for an entire day. Well, half a day. One thing I dislike is how annoying it is to find Nirnroot because I'm trying to do the quest that requires 10. Tatsu, if you check my my YouTube channel, there is a guide about how to find the Nirnroot. It is still fully applicable in the original, as it works in both the original and the remaster. So I would strongly advise to check it.
It's my pleasure. Please.
Isn't New World Amazon's game?
May I
Sounds
interest
about right.
you in some of my fine wares?
Damage health. Remote manipulation, spark, cold touch, snowball, burning touch, minor wound, drain health.
Farewell.
Magic. Do I have a drain health spell? I may as well pick one up if I'm here and I don't. That's damage fatigue. That's not damage
Good
health.
day. What can I interest you in?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy that. Okay, so
Thank you. Take care.
what I need is a spell that...
Hail.
Ugh, butts.
How goes it? Good day.
You might have the spell I
Only
need.
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Okay, damage health, damage magicka, drain fatigue, drain magicka, drain illusion. Here we go. This is probably what I want. One of these two spells. If I get one of them, I think it unlocks the ability to drain skills and abilities no matter what. So, drain illusion. Okay.
Thank you. Take care.
Let me check my spell manual again. Strife, your streams brighten up my day. Well, thank you very much, Soup. Also, greetings, Disc. How are you? Okay.
Greetings.
Did I actually have that? I have Pilgrim's Grace, which I think does what I need. It's admittedly a power, but I think it does the job nonetheless. Are we doing spellcrafting? At the moment, yes. I am in the midst of making certain that I have the requisite spells to do spellcrafting. You know what? Just to make certain that I'm not missing out here.
Good to see you.
Yeah, okay, this is the gate that I want to go through. How are you? How honest of an answer are we looking for here, sir? How honest of an answer do you want? Would you like to know that I shat my britches earlier, or are you just hoping that I say fine? No star shine upon... Okay, well, I'll come back whenever it's night or something. I'm not going to wait for it. Back to Frostcrag. So chat, here's an interesting sequence of events. I look at your Fallout 3 playthrough a long time ago. Just want to tell you that you're awesome. Thank you so much, Doom Askin. It's always good to hear from people who have been, you know, busy on stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just make a big save here. Okay, so we want drain skill. We want to do it on athletics, on self, 100 for 1 minute. Train athletics. Confirm. Create. And then we're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be fortify skill, athletics, on self, 100 for a single second. Confirm. Create. Okay, so now that that's done, I've got my spells. Athletics. The master trainer is in Anvil. So we'll go talk to her. I haven't like done an exploit like this ever before, mostly because I'm in it for the long haul in a lot of these games. I'm like, no, I'm here to like grinding is part of the fun, but you know, at this point I'm like, you know, whatever. Wait, do you level faster when afflicted with drain, or is it just cheaper? It should be cheaper, but I'm about to find out whether or not that's actually the case. Presumably, if you drain the skill to 0, what will happen is you will be able to spend 0 money for every training session. But we'll see whether or not this actually happens, because I seem to recall that they like built in safeguards to prevent this in Oblivion, but I remember doing it in Morrowind before they like safeguarded against it. Okay. Rusia Bodice. Okay, so she lives next to the abandoned shack. I may be trespassing, but don't worry, I quick saved.
Is there something I can do for you? Certainly.
She likes that. Okay, so these are the good ones.
I like that. You've got a... That's blah, blah, blah. What a bull. That's good. Was that? I won't fight you. Blah. I'm not buying that one. I like that a lot. Don't be... You... Oh, that's... You're full of it. I see. Be seeing you.
Magic. Cast on self. Max athletics.
Is there something I can do for you?
She does it. She's not training right now.
Be seeing you. Is there something I can do for you?
Nope.
Bye.
Nothing. Okay. I guess I have to wait until she's out of her house in order for her to do this. Okay, she saw me again. She's definitely still in her house. Just wait another hour, I guess. This is an expensive house, man. She's got a fireplace upstairs. doesn't even have a kitchen. She is clueless. Wait. What's it? New shirt, boots, broom, and 2 forks. This expensive house gonna burn down. Yes. Yes, it is. Especially with how close that door was to the fireplace. Oh my god, it actually makes no sense whatsoever. You can't build a fire on top of another fire. That doesn't... What? Like, I guess technically I'm getting stealth skill here by doing this. This lady just doesn't stop eating. Look at that. Look at that. Level up, bitches. All right. She's not coming out, so we'll leave. Okay, where's the next best trainer? I might be able to get away with it that way. Horinter. Ah, okay. I know who this guy is. I know who this guy is. Off to... Come on. Wasn't letting me move the map. Let's see if he's hanging around inside of Chorrol. I know this guy. I've seen him wandering around the Great Oak here. I just don't know where he is right now.
A couple of days ago. Hondatar is the name. I'm a hunter and mountain man.
Okay, so we will train.
There's
oh
much
no!
I can show you.
Look at this, a British English accent. Okay, okay, you redeemed an accent. We'll see what we can get. Well, I do say, my dear boy. Let me figure this one out. Greetings, my friend. Is this an appropriate British accent for me to give you? I didn't say that it would be better. Training, my good man.
I've heard stories of a woman who traveled the world on foot before settling down somewhere in Cyrodiil. Anvil, I think it was. I believe her name was Bradis, Runia, or Rulia. Something like that. If the stories are true, she might be able to train you further.
Is that so? Thank you very much.
I've heard stories of a... I believe her... Bye.
Let me see if he can still train me whenever I use my trick here. Train athletics.
What? I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn.
All right, this does not work.
Goodbye. What?
Try that again.
Knowledge is
Ah,
the
it does
key
work.
to success in any endeavor.
All right, thank you very much, good man.
Bye. Go ahead.
Train again?
I can show you some new things.
Nope. That's as many trainings that I can do before... Whoopsie. That is as many trainings as I can do before my level up.
Take care.
That works? Holy crap. Yes, it does. It does. A quite profound ability it is. We will fast travel back to Anvil just to see whether or not we can do this quest now. Athletics training. Map. Return to the Anvil main gate. That's a stupid question. Were you conversing too soon, not letting the spell fire off? Yes, and it is a very brief window for the spell to fire off. That's a bit of a challenge there. Alright. We're just going to stare at her house longingly. Not in a creepy way, at all. Do you drain or damage the stat? One of the method, you drain the stat. It is an ability drain. There are two ways. I believe to drain, you have to find the spell first, and I don't remember who does it. Oops. That is strange. Let me look here. Magic. Train athletics. This is a destruction attribute, which is drain an ability. So your drain skill. You have to find a drain skill. I believe the drain skill that I found was on touch here. On target? Yes, drain skill illusion. I found this basic drain illusion spell from a person located in the Skingrad Mages Hall. You get the drain skill ability from someone in the Mages Guild Hall in Skingrad, and then you just drain the skill for 100 points. For 1 second as a created spell, and you cast it on yourself, and well, you get the idea. We're just going to continue waiting until the arrow no longer leads directly into her house. Still nothing. Where is this foolish... When is she going to exit her house? Does she ever exit? Does she have a job outside of that little shack? There she is. My good lady.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes. Training.
Well, you do get around, don't you? You've seen a good bit of what the world has to offer, which is more than can be said for most people. All right. I'll teach you what I know about athletics. Maybe we can swap stories about life on the road.
Perfect.
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
All right.
Be seeing you.
There's nothing left for her to teach me, unfortunately. So, usually, whenever you do some sort of when you unlock a master trainer, they usually have some sort of a quest for you to complete. Oh, I will not do that until you give me 10 bear pelts or something along those lines. Appears not to be the case this time around. All right. We should visit... Oh, I can't visit the chapel here. I just realized. There shall be no visiting of the chapel here. Athletics. It's up to 93. It's going to take me quite a bit of time to get from 31 to 32. Oh well. Time to look up the next wondrous thing. Does endurance apply retroactively to health now? Yes, yes it does. It absolutely does. You no longer need to be worried about... You no longer have to worry about selecting... You don't have to max endurance from the very start of the game. You still get exceptional amounts of health early in the game if you do, but it's not critical. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, poopsie. Don't worry, people. I've only got a little bit more time before I stopped doing this silly accent. Alright, so... that's quite a ways off to the side. Boethia is next. She's somewhere out here. We'll head out to Darklow. I recall that being an issue in the OG, where if you didn't hyperfixate on endurance early, you got screwed. Yes, very much so. It was a very unpleasant experience. I'm assuming that blackberries are necessary for a particular form of witchy thing. Look at all of the stuff that she has here. And so many strawberries. Strawberries are something that I will never forget in this game, for the simple reason that they give you the shield effect. Not something usual. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. What is this accent? This accent is British English, or at least a facsimile of it, I would believe. A fool's rendition of English, of an English accent. I have so many games to enjoy, friends. I'm uncertain of which one to try to play next, after I'm finished with Oblivion here. I was recently gifted a copy of Cyberpunk, a complete edition of Cyberpunk. That's right. You in 1920s British English. I've been watching clips from a classic called Blackadder. What can I say?
What's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry? Take that! I want mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Shut up, you fool! I have no time for your nonsense. All of this belongs to me. I leave you in your diaper. Mr. Shats his pants can enjoy his time alone in the mountains. Dead. Chip chip cheerio. Chip chip cheerio. That really is quite far out. This is Malada. It must be somewhere around here. Somewhere in this area. I just need to keep going, continuously going east, and all will be right with the world. You've redeemed Show Mug. Why, if you want to see Show Mug, I shall have to adjust my camera. I only do the full mug on the tilted camera here. Wait. I have a perfect thing. Look, all of a sudden, I'm very cool because I'm using a Dutch angle. Cheers, good fellows. Cheers. Nothing like a few brewskis at the start of the day. That's how you make an empire. There we go. Show mug and accent are done. Okay, my friends, let us continue venturing off into the east, hoping to find the location. Okay, there's Boethia's shrine. Getting to it is gonna be a freaking task. I have to constantly sprint. It doesn't matter if I'm actually getting anywhere faster. What matters is that I'm sprinting and getting more experience from it. Oh my! All right. Hey, check it out. I found it. Boethia's shrine.
There's nothing to see here. Why don't you just go home?
But...
Go then.
Boethia.
This location is supposed to be secret. Not secret enough, obviously.
Oh, jeez.
You better have the right offering, or you're wasting your time here. Be seeing you.
You approach the shrine of Boethia. Tread lightly.
Yes. This is the shrine of Boethia.
You believe yourself worthy to approach the shrine of Boethia? Perhaps. Or perhaps you will be slaughtered. It is your choice.
Well, I'm going to approach the shrine.
You are brave, or suicidal. Approach then, and make an offering. Boethia demands a Daedra's heart.
A Daedra's heart?
Serve her will.
Oh, that's a tall order. I'm curious how the hell how you're meant to get here, right? Like, let's, just out of curiosity, I want to know what the actual, what the hell? That's unexpected. Not easy ground to dig a grave in either. Woo. I keep going over the accent button to see if it's cooled down. The accent redemption only works once per stream. I think they've intentionally not put a road to Boethia's shrine. You have got to parkour your way up here. Alright, well, I'm not going to get a Daedra heart by hanging around here, so I'm just going to fast travel back to my home, and I'm gonna collect a Daedra heart from there, and then fast travel back. Why not, you know? All right. Go ahead and Stash supplies, like always. And wait a minute, it should be in here. See, here we go. A single Daedra heart. Was there anything? Yeah, I've got a couple of other things. I should probably sell off some junk that I don't need on my person as well. I was going to give you an American Boston accent. Oh, no. All right. Off the market district to sell the stuff off. Just to lighten my inventory a bit.
What is it, citizen?
Let's hear it.
Have you ever browsed the
Fighters
goods
Guild
at
is
Three Brothers
recruiting
Trade
again.
Goods?
Not a
I've
bad
shopped
way
there
to
many
make some
times.
money. If you've got...
Step right up and get you a swatter.
It's my pleasure.
I mean, I'm not incapable of doing that. Man, I was streaming with Tev on Wednesday night. You know, I was on her stream, and she accidentally said that Goggles had a Boston accent.
Thank you. Be seeing you.
Goggles is from Brooklyn. Oh my god.
Hello.
That exchange was very entertaining. Okay, so right, back to Boethia Shrine. Okay, time to have a chat with Boethia. Go ahead and make a big save here.
Why do you summon me? You are not one of my faithful. Do you hope to be counted among my chosen? Then prove yourself to me, mortal. I shall open a portal for you to one of my realms in Oblivion. Go and take your place in my tournament of 10 bloods. Survive, and you will be rewarded. Fail, and your soul belongs to me.
Boethia has told me that I am to participate in the tournament of 10 bloods. When I am ready, I should enter the nearby portal to Oblivion, and I will be sent to one of his realms of battle. Whoa! Dude! Look at this thing! It is sick! It's a little bit disappointing that you have to, like, interact with portals in this game instead of, like, actually just walking into them. But dude! Hello, Jiggle Ham. How's your ham jiggling? Okay, I've got to, like, save here just so I can see this whenever I want to. I'm gonna save over slot 3. Then that way, if we hit load here... Yeah. Oh, that's so freaking cool. There's a mod that fixes that the whole portal touching thing. Like, it's not on Oblivion Remastered yet, but I'm talking OG. Oh, right. To be honest, like, OG Oblivion can be you can still do a lot with OG Oblivion to make it, like, really good. So, let's do this. Tournament of 10 Bloods. We about to wreck some people. Jiggling great, as always. Fantastic. That's what I want to hear.
Another chosen awaits.
Like hell if I'm not going to take the opportunity. This is the first time I've been to Oblivion, any version of Oblivion, in this game. I have not done any Oblivion portals because I've been avoiding the main quest. So this is like, I gotta soak it in, man. Bloodgrass. Looking good so far.
Your high elf opponent is cool and confident. Go, let the contest begin.
Where is this guy? Oh, there you are. Hi. You do know that when it's a competition of fists, you're really just screwed. Holy crap! She's carrying 82 strong potions of healing! Can I walk after?
A final fanfare for the high elf. Farewell.
Imagine if it was like a game of Portal. Like the game Portal, though no loading screen. Just walk straight through, they drop the ball on that. Yeah, but I mean, at its core, like, none of the way that the game loads and runs has changed because... Because it's running the original game engine still, like, of course it's not going to be able to do that.
sword while you can. I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
You freak. This is mine. You're fucked now. I have your axe. Get your useless ass back here. My God, so many strong potions of healing.
No, I'm afraid this Imperial was not the one.
I'm just gonna pump these things whenever I'm like low on health. Screw using my actual restore health potions. This is like insane. $80-something health potions is a bug, by the way. Is that actually like really? That's a bug? God damn, man. It feels a little bit like the scaling is just wonk because of how far along on my level I am.
My conscience is quick and cunning. Go, seek him out. See whose blood is quicker.
What happened? What happened? I didn't even meet the guy. Did the Khajiit fall into the lava? Chosen? That coward? Really? I don't know that he was even that cowardly. I just never saw the guy. He just immediately died. Really annoying how the light spells don't seem to want to like actually work unless you go to third person. There is no Khajiit.
This war is an animal, a glorious beast. Watch her teeth. She bites.
She bites? Oh, hello.
You elves are all the same, all flash and no fury.
This is mine. You're screwed now. You hear me? And down she goes.
I must confess, that Nord was a disappointment.
Uh-oh. Soup just redeemed reverse screens. Well, you get what you pay for. Whack. Whack. There we go. Screen reversal redeemed. Strong potion of healing. Pop 3 of those. Make certain that I'm not missing any of the goods. Again, haven't been to the Plains of Oblivion until now for this Daedric quest. So I'd better take advantage of all of the rest, all of the ingredients that are here while I can. Got some gold. What else here? Okay, looking good. Looking good. On to the next one.
The gate is open. Go forth and greet my chosen.
Gonna be honest, Boethia, your chosen seem to be pretty freaking weak.
I'm going to bleed you slow.
This is mine. I don't even care that I'm encumbered. I'm going to wreck you. See, you see what happens whenever you try to fight me?
Die!
Oh my word, I just realized. Game capture. Well, you know what? I'll leave it. Like a stuttering tiny in the corner is not that big of a problem. Would you stop it?
This is the part where you fall down.
Alas, poor boy. This was not your finest hour.
Why is your screen like that? Well, because as it says just above my head, someone redeemed a screen reversal. And unfortunately, it gets to be super stutter mode up in the corner because of capture problems, and I'm not willing to change the capture mode. Okay. I'm kidding. I'm soup. I just came to joke spam. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay. Let's I don't think that I have a... Did I have a Daedric's shield yet? I can drop another Cuirass. I do not have enough inventory space for this. How is everyone over on the YouTube side doing? I know that YouTube is like way more likely to have lurkers who just kind of hang out and don't chat. But you know what? Chatting is always greatly appreciated, and I love having discussions with the viewers. That's part of why I do this, you know? Alright, I'm not seeing much of anything for supplies sitting around here. Goddamn Taradas. I just spam like on YouTube for your math. Thank you.
The war-hardened Redguard. Fight for my glory, chosen one.
Yep, he gonna fight for glory, all right. The glory of his butt.
Tales of testing, Redguard. You are tried and found wanting.
Okay, he died before I even saw him again. I don't know how. Oh. just oh my god. He's just face down there. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's wonderful. That's lovely. I don't need anything off of him. I'm already so heavily weighed down by equipment. That's fine. So, I don't know how many I've dispatched, but 2 of them have dispatched themselves. Because, like, I guess there's such a tripping hazard here on the plains of Oblivion that, you know, just one tiny slip and, oh no, no, the fire, it consumes me. Ah.
Through the gate, my wood elf waits. Hurry, and do not disappoint me.
Oh, this one actually managed to not die.
Die, damn you! Now you will know pain!
Oh, he burdened me. Stay down. Ow, you little...
Jump on my sword, like...
Alas for the honor of Valenwood. The wood elf has fallen.
Oh my... Oh no. That's a lot of arrows. And I can't pass them up. You know what? It'll be faster to take all. And then transfer things back onto his body. We'll ditch a battle axe. Glass boots. Still 3 over. Oh no. We'll ditch a battle axe, I guess. Golly, this is a lot of stuff. S word pending. I'll get to it. Let me finish my quest. And of course, like always, pop those strong potions because okay, we're looking good. I think we're down to 1 or 2?
Beyond this gate is my Argonian challenger. She is a clever thing and eager for your blood.
I'm certain she's clever, and I'm certain she's going to slip and fall into the lava like so many others at this point. See, the trick seems to be to just stand still, and she doesn't know how to get to me, and almost immediately... Oh, no, wait. She actually found me. again. Woohoo! Okay. Your S word, Doomsday. Your S word is smash. Or pass. Because that's all I'm doing. I'm just smashing. Just one after the other. Just smash, smash, smash. That's all I do. I smooshy smash them all.
Here you face the swift and sudden battle. Go through the gate, chosen, and the others are dust. You alone, Dark Elf, remain. First and last. Go now. Beyond the next gate, your portal waits.
I have defeated 7 of Boethia's followers. The other 3 just tumbled into the lava. The Tournament of 10 Bloods. I should speak once more with the Daedric Lord. Oh, wait a minute. Was it 3 of 9? Because I'm the 10th, you know?
I have opened a portal for your return to the world of men. Go now, chosen one, and claim your prize.
Well, I don't know where the body ended up. But I can't seem to find it. Trip down here somehow? Nope, I'm not seeing anything. Well, I mean, I'm pretty full up already. I don't think that I need to worry about it too much. Yeah, I'm done. There's nothing else for me to claim off those dead. All right. And with that, your reverse screen is complete. Whoop. Okie dokie.
I greet you, chosen one. A victory in my tournament of 10 bloods brings great honor. Take Goblin, sheathe it in your enemies, and offer their souls as praise to me.
Boethia was pleased with my performance in the Tournament of 10 Bloods. He has rewarded me with the enchanted sword, Goldbrand. Nice. Okay.
Blessed are you who wields the Goldbrand. Go with our blessing, Goldbrand.
And now we just fast travel back to the waterfront. And say, hey, this is a really cool weapon. I'm gonna put it in a chest and never use it. So as I was asking earlier, chat, is there anything? Is there a game that you don't know how to not go back to and play again? I feel like most of us have a video game that that just we can't help but not like it's there. Why not? Let's go for it again. Yeah, I've played it a million times, but let's play it again. It's so good. I feel like that makes sense, you know? Warframe. Now that's something I wasn't expecting. So many arrows. I do not have a Daedric. Oh, well, you know what? We'll just keep all of those. Why not? Did I have a shield of, Yes, I have a Daedric shield. Cool. How much am I carrying in weight? I mean, I have so much weight on me. Oh, my word. Oh, so much weight. Ay, Dios mío. You don't have a game like that. I guess Trepang, probably Risk of Rain 2. Oh, man. I don't think I've ever played any of the Risk of Rain games. Knife in the dark. What time is it? Gonna be a little bit before I can hop through to the Merchant's Inn, but I'll get there. Excuse.
Can you spare a coin? Have mercy. Just one coin.
Good day. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That's a good deal.
All right, what do we got for potions that I need to dump? Restore magicka, restore health, silence, sorcery, health, burden, damage, endurance, mashika. Okay. Oh, we're good.
A pleasure to... You too.
Okay, so that's another round of Daedric quests complete. What have we got next? There's more of them out there. I know that. I know without question. It's somewhere up over here. Mafala Shrine. Somewhere in this area. So, let's go find Mafala, shall we? It's time to get sprinting.
Oh, have pity, sir.
Perfect background for plucking weeds. I'm happy that I can be a companion to you as you are enjoying the rest of your day doing some gardening. Heavens knows I'm overdue to do some gardening myself. I'm supposed to, I need to go into my backyard, and I need to, first off, I need to trim the patch of grass that I have back there. I have a very, very small backyard. I wish that I had enough space to, like, set up a fire pit, but I can't do that because, like, there's no location where it's far enough away from both fence and house to not be a fire hazard. So, what I need to do is go out back. I need to trim the grass. And then after I trim the grass, I need to go into this little, like, we have what's supposed to be a mulch patch around what we call the grill zebo, because it's a little, like, pop-up tent thing almost that we replace the canvas on top every year. And you know, it's where we put the grill whenever we want to get that, you know, char-broiled flavor. And so, like, like this little grill zebo thing is supposed to be surrounded on all sides by mulch. The problem is that the grass and the weeds have started to move into that area where the mulch is, and it's like, nah, that's not what I want. So I'd better do something about that. You're really surveying the area there, aren't you? So I'm like, I've got to, like, tear up all, rip up all the weeds. I got to take up the like the garden mesh, as it were. I got to take that out, and then I got to lay a whole bunch of, like, just leftover cardboard from Amazon shipments down to kill off the rest of the weeds and the grass, because I just want it to be mulch there. Okay.
You approach the shrine of Mafala. The web spinner watches you, stranger.
Really? What can you tell me of the shrine of Mafala? May I approach?
Mafala tugs the strings of mortals for her pleasure. Are you sure you desire audience with the web spinner?
I do.
Leave Mafala an offering of nightshade at the shrine between midnight and dawn, and the web spinner may grant you an audience.
Nightshade between
We
midnight and
tremble
dawn.
beneath his eye.
I don't know that there's any nightshade in this area of the world. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? What the hell, man? What is this bullshit? Spriggan? Listen, it was a one-night stand. You can't be in my life permanently from here on. I know you want more of me, but it's just not gonna happen. Okay, so this is a necromancer's den over here in Moss Rock Cavern. I think if there's any place where I might be able to find a sample of nightshade, it might be Moss Rock in a necromancer's den. I think it's been long enough. It's probably respawned. We'll find out. You know, I still think it's funky that you can get to the top of the mage's college without ever casting a single spell. That is something that I never thought about, but it also, yeah, that tracks. Oh, it's a journeyman retort. That's not a bad find. Oh dear. My health is rather not good. Well, Raylan the Gravedigger may not be here anymore, but the apprentice appears to have respawned. A black soul gem. Didn't expect to get that. Alright, any chance that they've got... Nope, nothing. Great, wonderful. I was hopeful for a sample of Nightshade to be present in this dungeon. That appears to not be the case. Grand Ring of Alchemy. Ooh, nice. I know where to get Nightshade. I was just hoping to find it nearby. That's all. Ah, yes, the cardboard trick. I have had some of that laminated cardboard TV box that I'm hoping to lay underground. I mean, the only problem with the cardboard trick is that you have to repeat it every season, right? And it's like, it's not complicated. It's like, yeah, pull up your mulch, like just bag it or whatever, and then lay down the cardboard, soak it, like utterly soak it with water, and you should be good. You should be good. But, you know, your mileage is going to vary. I still say that the Argonian should have had a unique quest for the one where the dude tries to get you to get a ring of burden. Because what idiot tries to drown an Argonian? You're right. What idiot tries to drown an Argonian? Down you go. My God. Well, they've really done a number to my freaking magicka here. She's actually dead. Okay. You ever notice they want a piece of you, but won't go to town to wipe out townfolk? I guess it's a little bit of the whole, you stepped onto my property. Of course I've contracted astral vapors. Why would I not contract astral vapors? I gotta get through these potions somehow, so I'm kinda happy. For all the damage they're doing against me. Although, this last guy doesn't really stand much of a chance. He's alone now, and he doesn't have any backup. Which is kind of part and parcel with the phrase that he's alone now. think we're alone now. Come on. There we go. Silver Claymore. Guys, guess what? My delivery has arrived. It's not really my delivery, but like...
Who's that?
Right. I have astral vapors. I forgot about that. I am not picking up any more damn potions. I have too many of them. They absolutely do not have any nightshade here, unfortunately. Technically, I don't have a delivery. Like, Tev went out to grab lunch, not for both of us. But it's nice to imagine that there is a delivery of Taco Bell for me. Astral Vapors seems to like you. Astral Vapors is just one of the most painful things that you can catch in this game because you stop regenerating your magicka whenever you have it. And you specifically can catch it from any type of undead. Well, the fleshy variants of undead. Zombies most notably. But, man, is it ever a pain. Especially if you're in the midst of fighting a bunch of undead and you're like... You're heavy use on spells. And then all of a sudden, oh, an undead tried to kiss you, and now you cannot do anything. You cannot cast your fancy spells. You are now destined for death. Is silence a poison effect in the remake? In OG, it was a poison effect, as in adding, it made it drinkable instead of applicable. The paralysis effect is both spell and poison. That was the way that it was in the original. It was available in alchemy as well as in magic. Oh, you want your kibble, do you? Oh my word, that is an enormous drink. Look at the size of that thing. Thank you for receipt.
Your tulip is on top.
You look like it's hot out there.
I had air conditioning, it's fine.
Okay. 2 bites and he is done. You rest well. You know.
We'll see.
All right. All right, friendos. Hang on. I need to refuel myself to some degree. I was talking about alchemical poisons versus drinkable potions, both about the silence effect. Well, Disc, I think you have a fundamental misunderstanding of how this works. It's always been the case, in the original and the current version of Oblivion, that the game first assumes that you're trying to make a potion. So if you have a positive effect in a concoction at all, that automatically makes it a potion. In order for it to be qualified as a poison, no positive effects can be present. Because think about it. You never see a poison with positive effects, but you can see potions with negative effects. The game tries to make potions first, and then it will make poisons. In OG Oblivion, if you use alchemy to make the silence effect, it turns from a poison applied to weapon into a potion, even if it was poison. I need to double check this, because that's entirely opposite of the way that the system is supposed to work. That's opposite of what I recall. Is this in regards to the Goblin Wars or just hunting them for fun? I started the quest out by clearing out a Goblin dungeon and doing a mission called Sins of the Father. And the cave was guarded by goblins on the outside, and then it had ogres on the inside or something, so... But you know what, Disc? What I can do is I can check this for you, at least in the remake here. I definitely have all of the alchemical materials necessary to double check this, at least in the remake. Like, there's so many things that I have learned since picking up this remake where I'm like, wait, did it always work like that? Or, like, am I just learning that now? Because Oblivion was a big game. Okay, what we will do... I will actually make a whole... solid save here. I'll make a new save. And now I can just hit take all on that. Inventory. We will utilize... We will filter for paralysis. Do I not have anything with paralysis? I don't... Oh my god, I don't... Oh, that's why. Negative effects. I need to be looking at negative effects. Paralyze. Okay, so we've got a couple here. Paralyze. And then we'll hit create. Paralyze. Yep. It turns into a poison. It turns into a poison. What happens if I click this? Must equip to a weapon. Silence, not paralyze. Oh, I got it wrong. Okay. Well, we'll check silence then. Silence. Bergamot and white seed. Create. Silence. Must equip a weapon to poison. So it looks like it's working the way that it's intended. All right, cool. So will reload so I don't have to put all of that stuff back into the cabinet. Okay. Put these soul gems away. That's good. We need a single piece of nightshade. Single sample of nightshade. Okay. We hit 8. We're done. We'll go offload stuff at the marketplace and then head back to the shrine and do the next mission. Potions and the alchemy equipment used to be separated from the ingredients. Yes! Yes, they did. And they're not anymore. And it drives me absolutely batty. Drives me nuts. I have not put my straw into my drink yet. It drives me crazy that there is no overall categorization separation in your inventory in the remake. I'm sorry, remaster. Because that distinction does matter for something. Okay.
I ran across a couple of mud traps.
Crazy how many of them can be talking at the same time now.
Well met. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest? A fine transaction. A fine
I do not need a grand ring of alchemy. I don't need any type of journeyman equipment. There. Sorcery, fatigue, health, magicka, endurance, burden, magicka, insight. Do not need that. Silence, sorcery, healing, sorcery. You know what? I'm just gonna sell half of these off. I do not. Oh wait, okay. Can I sell 20 of them? Barely. Okay, I can sell 20 of these at a time. Sell off some of these scrolls as well.
That's a fair deal.
Okay. Still get a kick out of cheese wheel plus cheese wedge equals potion. Hey, hello, JC September. How you doing? Love your Minecraft guide series. You're very welcome. I'm glad that you liked it, and I guess you're welcome for making it for people to enjoy. You know. Wish they had brought in Fallout's barter system. Yeah. Where's the other chat at? The other chat is on my main YouTube channel because Oblivion is so applicable to my normal YouTube. Not my live stream channel. By the way, for those of you watching on YouTube, I do have a secondary channel that I normally stream to when it's not Oblivion. So I haven't streamed there in like a month at this point because everything I'm streaming is going out to this channel because I've been doing so much Oblivion. I'm like, what is this? Like the 11th consecutive stream of nothing but Oblivion. So
another set.
Take care.
All right. Okay, so with that done,
Hi.
let us find our way out to the next shrine. We just did Mafala. Meridia, I believe, is the next one. I don't think I've done her yet. And that requires that I head out to Skingrad. Okay. Excuse me while I continue to make crunch in your ear, guys. I'm hungry and I got food in front of me, and it's cool. Cool. Well, Oblivion has crashed. Oblivion has crashed. That's cool. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Rip Oblivion. Tev. Mafala required. Oh my god. Of course. Of course I would make that type of mistake. We'll do the Mafala quest. And I think Mafala is where I'm going to stop. Because it is 3:30. I should be stopping about now. But I was gearing up for Mafala. My mistake. All right, rotate the camera back to where it belongs. Just wait on the game to load.
The view from the Arcane University is...
All right, so we'll actually do Mafala. And I will have another bite. Tacos are so good. We'll wait 5 hours.
Call me web spinner. Pluck but a single thread, and the weave unravels. In Bleecker's way, two families, Nord and Dunwyn, live in perfect harmony, but beneath the surface lurks the secret seed of strife. Kill the leaders of the two families, plant evidence to implicate the other family as the killer. And don't get caught, be cunning. Don't spoil my scheme, and don't die. That would spoil everything.
Mafala told me about the settlement of Bleecker's Way. She would like me to kill the leaders of the two families and leave evidence that the murders were done by the other family. I am to allow no one to see me commit the crimes. Oh, this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Hang on, I just got to punch a bear. When I last played Oblivion, I wasn't using quest markers. It made a much more satisfying experience. I had to pay more attention. Man, that's what I call the Morrowind experience. Oh, it's an Imperial Forest Legionnaire. Oh, okay. That sound of a wolf was just the sound of a wolf. It was not actually the sound of a real wolf hanging around trying to cause trouble. Whoop. Bleecker's Way. Discovered. What an interesting little town. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Was also specializing in mage, eventually managed to figure out consistent mana potions. I remember one of the 2 ingredients were a mushroom down near Elsewhere and the Black Marsh. Well, the best ingredients for making restore mana magicka potions are steel blue entaloma caps and flaxseed. And I believe that you can make those from I think that's a novice potion to make as well. Restore Health is the one involved in the Imperial City, but that's a journeyman level potion to make. You can harvest Fly Amanita caps in Green Emperor Way, which grow all over the graves. And you can find lavender. Oops. Which is all over this particular island right here. Just south of the Imperial City waterfront. So this island right here is covered in lavender, and all of the Fly Amanita you need is right here. Restore Health. Just hunt some deer, buy some meats. I mean, which is fine. It's just I'm the type of guy who's like, no, I've gone out and I've harvested, 120 of the material. I never need to go out and harvest the material again. And then I collect it anyway because I'm a kleptomaniac in this game. But you're right. Venison is an option. It is a novice level material to use. There's also a useful material in the ponds flanking the doors. All of the doors that lead into Green Emperor Way. Sacred Lotus Seeds, that's a component of damage health potions. All right, so.
Welcome to Bleecker's Way, stranger. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about Bleecker's Way?
Many years ago, this town was settled by Ulf the Bleecker. Soon after, Reno Dalvalu and his family arrived. Chorrol Ulfgar and Niven Dalvalu lead the community and have done so for many years.
Chorrol and Niven.
Take your time.
Okay, so I can't improve her anymore. Well, what's the story with Chorrol?
He leads the Ulfgar clan. He is slow to anger, but fierce with his axe. All the clan values his leadership and judgment.
And what about Niven?
He leads the Dalvalu family. He is a wise man and a powerful wizard.
Okay.
Take care.
Chorrol and Niven. Okay, so I know something now. I need to implicate the other in this. Niven and Chorrol. Okay, well, let's give this a shot. His house is a freaking mess. Knives and forks, etc. Man, do I have a Night Eye spell? No, it appears that I do not. Nope, nothing. Man, it would really help if I actually had a freaking high damage weapon right now. I just realized I probably should have taken my... I found Ulfgar's family ring. This might be useful to leave as evidence. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Ham. Any moment now, game. I know how to tempt fate. Man, I fully tempted fate and it's still just stuck on loading. This is actually starting to make me a little bit nervous. This should not take so long.
For your wrappers.
Thank you. This does not spell good things. This does not spell good things at all. Oh-wee. Okay, well, I mean, I guess this is affording me plenty of time to just eat, if nothing else. All right, well, I guess we're gonna have to force quit the program. Oh, look at that. It's shut down, no problem. It didn't even hang. Speaking of games you want to play again, when are you going to do another Minecraft series with Parvis? Oh my god. Zeronic Matrix. It's funny that you should ask that question. I approached Parvis about this possibility years ago. Basically around the time that the pandemic was at its peak for everyone. I asked him if he had any interest in this, and his message to me was, I have moved on. So, as utterly no hard feelings as you can get, he said, I just don't do that anymore. So I know that you're kind of joking with that question, but I can actually respond in earnest because I have spoken with him about this. And the answer is, he is not interested, you know? So that is a thing of the past, and it shall never return. I mean, short of me becoming a wildly successful YouTuber and I'm like, hey, Parv, you want to do this? I can pay you outright to just basically show up and do your thing. So, and even then, you know, it becomes a question of like, is that really worth it? You know? What on earth? So, is this the house over here that I was looking for? Niven. Here we go. Man, I can't see dick right now. I'm not seeing anything in here that would help me. Well, no other way to get around it.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked! Ah! 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 Ah!
should leave something on his corpse to implicate Ulfgar. Okay, so character, no bounty. Oh, there's a sword, just a basic thing. Ah, ceremonial dagger. I've found the ceremonial dagger. This will be perfect as evidence. Cool. Go through that door. Go back and we'll murderize the other guy. Mushroom. All right, here we go. Let's let's use the ceremonial dagger. We'll paralyze him.
What's going on? Oh! You're pathetic! Why won't you die? Oh!
I've placed evidence on both bodies of the family leaders. Now I must tell someone I saw them attack each other. Why, yes. Nothing could be more simple. Whatever. We are finished here. Now to give everyone a bad taste in their mouths. For it is an ill fate which awaits this town. Watch and weep.
These are troubled times in Bleecker's way. What do you want? Chorrol Ulfgar has been murdered and the Dalvalu are responsible. They will pay for their treachery, the wretched Dunmer. Dalvalu has been murdered and we have been accused of the crime. Bastard elves. That they would dishonor us in this way. Farewell.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, what have I wrought? What have I wrought upon this poor little hamlet? Oh, this is gonna be epic.
I'll send your bloody soul straight to Serpent. Take that! Pathetic worm! your bloody soul straight to Serpent.
You'll never take me down.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Have fun.
I'm just warming up, pathetic worm. Take that.
Die!
I believe.
Why won't you die?
I believe that the Dunmas won.
The Ulfgars are all dead. Whatever possessed them to attack us like that?
The Ulfgars are all dead. Whatever possessed them to attack us like that?
The Ulfgars are all dead. Whatever possessed them to attack us like that?
Well, I got nothing to say about it. All right, cool. I mean, I can't imagine why they would attack you guys. It's not like you know, were, it's not like you guys were standing around with your daggers out and all that. You know, being full-on glass onion over here. All right. Let us return to the Shrine of Mafala. I finished it all within one night, too. Oh, what a lovely, lovely turn of events. Hello? Her shrine is not as close as I was hoping it would be. Man, I'm like my movement speed is so high that it feels like I'm running even when I'm not. Ooh. Light armor mastery increased. Your light armor is like a second skin after all those days and weeks wearing it. You have learned to move easily with it in combat. As a master of light armor, your protection is greatly increased when wearing only light armor gear. Oh my god. Chat, I did it. I finally maxed out my light armor. That means it's time to start working on heavy armor.
Our Lady has given you a task. The blessings of the web spinner be upon you. Good day.
Well done, little web spinner. Is there a prettier sight than friends at war? Take pleasure in the strife you have caused, mortal.
Mafala was pleased with the strife I have caused. She has rewarded me with the ebony blade. Oh, the ebony blade. This was what was locked in the basement. Silence and absorb health. That's pretty good. Look at that. I remember this being locked in the basement of, what was it? Dragon's Reach. That's not a bad weapon. That's not a bad weapon. Whenever I switch back to actual blades, I'm gonna have to be using something painfully basic, but you know. Right. Cool. Well, it's time to clear out. Like this is where I need to end the stream because I've gone on long enough. Close to 4 hours. Almost 4 hours. 8 minutes shy of it, actually. What I need to do is stash some stuff. I need to sort out my inventory. As much as I like wearing all of these... As much as I like wearing all of these Daedric artifacts and whatnot, it's time for me to swap out and start really paying the price of wearing heavy armor all the time now. Okay, so let's go ahead and stash basically all of my armor. And we will pick up all of my... I do not need more endurance. And a helmet. Okay, cool. There's all of that. Inventory. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. I've gone from like 100 units of weight whenever I walk around to now an absolute bare minimum of 300 units of weight whenever I'm walking around. That's fine. This is fine. Who wanted to actually pick things up and carry them back to a trader in the first place, right? Yep, and we are all done. Man, Daedric armor looks freaking sick in this game. You look at that? Look at that shit. Oh my god, this is like nightmare. If someone walked up to you in this type of tin can, like, you'd be scared for your life. You would be fearful. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. Okay, and with that being the case, we'll go ahead and save. Save right there. Okay, cool. And with that, my friends, thank you so very, very much for watching. It has been lovely and wonderful to entertain all of you for the day. I hope that you have a good weekend. I hope that you stay happy and you stay healthy and you enjoy the rest of your days off, assuming that you're off on the weekend like so many people tend to be. Until then, though, take care of yourselves, stay happy, and stay healthy. I am, of course, William Strife, and I will see you another time.